Hey, what's up, guys? Iki228 here. Welcome back to another video. And right now, I'm going unscripted because I feel like I just want to tell how I started into YouTube. So, welcome to I wouldn't say a podcast. I don't know. I wouldn't say this is a podcast until I have a condenser mic, but I don't know. Maybe someday when, when I have money to buy a condenser mic because most of my money goes to toys. But most of my subscribers are asking, or maybe it's just my imagination, but most of them are asking, how did I get into YouTube? So this is what this video is all about. If you want to know where I got, how I got into YouTube. Now, I used to have two channels before this one. The first one was called The Black Fox, and I made that back in 2018. So I used to wear a shirt on my face like Daredevil in season one, Netflix, and I was ripping off Filthy Frank because, Filthy Frank is one of my inspirations, and it didn't go well at first. But the second video on that channel was me going to Sulugan in Makati. This was, price tag versus Makagago. Yeah, I recorded that event, and I got like 200 views at the time. And it was a very chaotic event because I remember we were in front row when we were watching that rap battle, and um, X Battalion was trying to force themselves in front of the stage, and they were putting everyone on the side because they wanted to go through, and I was in front of, and they were in front of me, and they were asking Makagago for for a rumble, and Makagago can do that because he was on stage, and Brandon Vera was there, trying to ease the situation, and you don't want to mess with Brandon Vera. The first video on that channel, forgot to tell, is just me introducing myself and hanging out at a park, or yeah, at a park in our village, and I was with my friends. Hey D, Nins, miss you guys, and yeah, I was just ripping off Filthy Frank at the time. The second channel was the Ray Hoppa Show, and it was kind of cringy because that was a time when me and my my then girlfriend broke up, and I was looking for an outlet for creativity because I was really depressed at the time because we broke up, and it was YouTube. My first video on that channel, on the Ray Hopper Show, was me auditioning for Star Circle. Kapal na mukha ako. I don't have the looks, to be honest. Look at me. But yeah, I sang in that video, blah blah blah. And the second video was me going to work in Eastwood at the time. So the Ray Hopper Show was a very chaotic phase in my life because I just had got through I was just going through a breakup, and at that time it was very chaotic, emotionally, psychologically, or mentally. This was back in 2019 summer. Can you believe it? Even until now, I still haven't moved on. Anyways, um, and then last year, I wanted to make another channel, but this time I do it. I would be consistent the best I can. And at that time last year, also, it was the pandemic, and 4 months into the pandemic, ECQ was lifted, and my mom wanted me to buy a bike, and so I bought a bike. I bought it for like 22,000, which is the Trek Marlin 6, which you can see on my very first video. And I used that bike to move around the city, and at that time, Ian Howe was getting big, and Rang Lopez and Angelo Biker Dude, and I wanted to do bike vlogs. But there was this YouTuber. Please subscribe to her channel. Her name is Bianca Micaela. Yeah, she inspired me to do videos again because her videos are kind of my thing. Cinematography. I mean, she's like Casey Neistat, Sarah Dici, Matt Hapoya, and I don't know, Peter McKinnon. And she was like that. And I mean, those were her inspirations, and that's her um, format, or that's her niche. Now she does tech videos, which increased her audience. Can you believe, like last year, she reached 1,000 subscribers in October. It took her 3 years to reach that number of subscribers. Now she's almost 3,000. So she's really going up, and I salute that. And because of her success, because of her drive for creativity, shit, I want to do that too. But I'm creative, and I always wanted to be, creative. I always wanted to create, and right now I fucking hate my job right now, to be honest. As much as I try to love it, I hate it, and I don't know. It's hold on, yeah. and it's just I wish I could be, as successful like her, or like my other YouTube heroes here on this channel. And yeah, so there you go. Um, one of my if you're gonna ask who are my inspirations in making videos, Filthy Frank, PewDiePie, Jabi Hong, which he is a toy reviewer, but he is the spiritual successor to, in my opinion, to Filthy Frank, because yeah, he is a big Filthy Frank fan, and he admitted it, that his humor is based off Filthy Frank and iDubbbz, How to Basic, well, mostly Filthy Frank. Yeah, I took inspiration from Ian Carter, aka iDubbbz, How to Basic, with his chaotic videos. Um, Let me see, Shardamus Prime, because those were the videos I watched back in the day when I look at toys. R. Robert 184 when he was reviewing Gundam kits, Vegeta 8259. Those were the OG Gundam reviewers. And yeah, so I took all those heroes of mine with mix creativity and my stupid, dark, silly, offensive sense of humor, and there you go, Iki 2288. Um, but I wasn't really good at first. I mean, we all know. We are bad at making videos. Or at our early videos. If we're going to make a YouTube channel, the first ones are gonna suck. I think even until now, but at least I'm comfortable editing videos unlike before. So that's a good thing. And what I also like about what I'm doing right now is, I get to express, what's in my head. And again, I've been a creative person. I always wanted to be a director. I love movies. Me and my ex used to watch movies all the time, and I was a movie geek. I would explain what the hell's happening and Easter eggs and trivia and all that, and she would enjoy it. Yeah. Again, I love movies. I love direct. I always wanted to be a director. What inspired me to, or the people who inspired me to make videos, or to make, or oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. The people who my favorite directors rather are, Quentin Tarantino, um, David Fincher, Francis Ford Coppola, George Lucas, Martin Scorsese. Mm, Forgot. And yeah, those were my heroes. Yeah. It just goes back to me being creative, and I want to make I want to make a YouTube channel, and I wish I could be successful here. Other than that, mm, I think that's just about it. Yeah. At first, I was making bike vlogs, but I didn't have a an action camera to make my videos. But I did enjoy making the Alabang video, which I made last year. It was my longest ride at the time, 60 kilometers balikan, like from Cainta to Alabang, Alabang to here, 60 kilometers total. And for some, it's really short. It's a short ride, but for me, it's a Tour de France. I remember losing 5 pounds that day, and if you watch the video, and if you look at me at the end, I was very tired. My body was aching. I couldn't eat. I just wanted to sleep. But I did enjoy that video. That video I really enjoyed making, because imagine me walking or biking to Alabang. It took me 4 hours to go there, and then resting for 4 hours, another 4 hours, and I was shooting in Festival Mall and around Alabang area, Ayala Alabang area, and I was shooting in Alabang Town Center. Good thing I discovered Dotonbori, because the place was expensive, and your boy ain't that rich, so Dotonbori was cheap. I ate tonkatsu at the time. Yeah, tonkatsu with rice, unlimited iced tea. Then I rested for a bit. I took a shit like 2 times in that mall because I had a heavy meal. And yeah, went back. I was very tired, but it was a very fun ride. I wish I could do it again someday, but right now I can't because I have work and it's really tiring. It's annoying. Uh, oh God! And I'm gonna work tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow, and to be honest, I don't want to do it anymore. But yeah, you have to. And other than that, let me see what I want to talk about today. Yeah. Well, that's just about it, I guess. My inspirations for what got me into YouTube were my inspirations, and that's it. Yeah, I need to practice on my, on my podcast flow, I guess. And I need a condenser mic so I would be professional. Anyways, my name is Iki2288, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.